Good morning, students. In this video, you will get the study material of chapter 2 of science class 6, that is components of food. Part 1 is mentioned here because in this video, I will explain half of the contents given in this chapter. First, look at the contents of the chapter, that is nutrients and importance of nutrients. Now, look at the figure. It will show the different types of nutrients that are rich or present in our food. In this chapter, I will explain you about various components which are present in a particular food item. As we eat different kind of food items like rice, chapatis, meat, chicken, egg, so all these items contain different components in it. For example, rice contain carbohydrates, proteins are found in meat and chicken. So these are the different type of nutrients which we consume on the basis of the food item that we are having in lunch, dinner or in breakfast. Now first, what are nutrients? Nutrients are the chemical substance in our food that our body needs. Means the food item contain nutrients which are essential for maintaining life and growth. So there are 5 major components of nutrients that are carbohydrates, fats, protein, vitamins and minerals. Now apart from these 5 major components, we will cover 2 more nutrients that are water and roughage. Roughage are also known as dietary fibers. Now move on to the first topic, that is carbohydrate. See the figure, it shows the different sources from which we get carbohydrate. Maize, rice, wheat, potato, millets are rich in carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It is the main nutrient which provide energy to our body. So the carbohydrate plays a very important role in providing energy to the body. The 2 main carbohydrates that we discuss here are starch and sugar. And where is the place to store carbohydrate in our body? It is liver and muscles. So basically starch is the stored food material found in plants and are further consumed by animals. And sugar are commonly used as table sugar. And the food that contain carbohydrates are called energy giving food. Now there are 2 types of carbohydrates, simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrates means it consists of single unit, and complex carbohydrate means it is formed by the number of that single unit. For example, sugar are called simple carbohydrate and starch are called complex carbohydrate and are formed from hundred of sugar molecule. Means hundreds of sugar molecules made the starch. Simple carbohydrates, their characteristics are they are sweet in taste, they are soluble in water, example glucose, fructose or maltose. Whereas complex carbohydrate, they do not taste sweet and are insoluble in water, example lactose. Now importance of carbohydrate. Why we want carbohydrate or why we need carbohydrate in our diet? As I earlier said that carbohydrate give us energy and the energy of food is always measured in calories. The sources from where we get carbohydrates are wheat, rice, sweet potato, apple, etc. The amount of energy required by an individual depend upon their age, climate, sex and occupation. Now next component is fat. See this figure. First figure shows the plant source of fats and figure B shows the animal sources of fats. Okay. Fats are composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Its work is to keep our body warm. How? It stores beneath our skin and protect our body against the rapid loss of heat. On the basis of their forms, fats are of two forms, saturated fats and unsaturated fats. Fats that are solid at room temperature are called saturated fats, and fats which are liquid at room temperature are called unsaturated fat. And the food that contain fats are called energy giving food. The sources are milk, butter, cheese, ghee, nuts, etc. Now, what are the importance of fats? Say, like carbohydrate, fats also provide energy to the body, but the amount of energy that is provided by carbohydrate is less as compared to fats. Or we can say that fat provide double energy as compared to carbohydrate. Fats are the rich source of vitamin A, D, E and K, and it's add the special flavor and texture to our food. Now next component is protein. See, figure A shows the plant sources of protein and figure B shows the animal sources of protein. Plant sources means the sources we get from plant, or animal sources, the food sources we get from animals. Proteins contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Okay. Protein cannot be stored in our body, so it is necessary that we take protein in our diet on regular basis. The sources of protein are fish, meat, milk, cheese, peas, etc. Now, what are the importance of protein? Protein plays a very important role in developing a body growth and its developments. So it is known as the bodybuilding food, which is very helpful in growth. Hemoglobin in the blood is also a protein and it is essential to transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. So it is said that it helps in growth and development, so we need it in very large quantity. Now our next component is minerals. Minerals, about 4% weight of the human body is made up of minerals. Okay, it is a major nutrients, but we required in a small quantity, unlike carbohydrate, fats and proteins, because carbohydrate, fats and protein provide us energy, helps in growth, hence they are required in large quantity. There are some important minerals: calcium, iron, iodine, potassium and sodium. All these minerals play different role which help in overall growth and maintenance of the body. Hence, these are also required in small quantities. Though they are not providing any kind of energy like carbohydrates and fats, but overall they help in growth and development of an organism. Like calcium and phosphorus required for strengthening bones and teeth, iron forms hemoglobin, iodine for working of thyroid, and potassium and sodium are necessary for nerve cells. See the chart, it is given that different types of minerals and from where or what are the food sources we get these minerals. Calcium are present in milk, egg, cheese, phosphorus for dairy products, iron from liver, meat, egg, iodine from seafood and iodized salt. It is considered that we have to take iodized salt. Sodium from food except fruits, and potassium from banana, apricots, potatoes, etc. Thank you. Now, for further contents, you will consider to our next video. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.